Woohoo! Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimball's Corner live.
Kimball, I brought some snacks this time.
Oh, courtesy of our amazing neighbor Liv. Thank you. Thank you.
It is coffee cake.
It is super tasty. I've already had a slice. So I was thinking, as many of you know, hi Jenna. Sorry, I was drinking my coffee. So as many people know that I can't speak. And yes, we're doing Hairloween in the Jane Davenport group. And today is, oh my God, Carol Baskin hippie hair.
Yay!
I don't have the actual, no, it's about hippie hair. So I'm just going to take that. I'm not going to look up a reference because I'm not a Tiger King fan.
So you're doing Carol Baskin hippie hair?
Yes.
Okay. Are you drawing it on Carol Baskin, or are you just drawing the hair on someone else?
She has like hippie-ish hair.
Yeah.
So it's taking inspiration from her hair. So I'm just going to draw some hippie-ish.
Gotcha. I'm just going to have a little bite first. Sorry, I just need it. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Now we ready.
We ready.
So I figured I would do this drawing first. Ink it, because that's what I do. And then I thought I would play with these, because I never do, because I'm scared of them. So I'll do those with color pencils afterwards.
Trisha says, hi, both.
Hi,
Did
Trisha.
You say coffee cake?
Oh, girl, you know we did.
We sure did. Our neighbor, Liv, made it, and it has sour cream. Or no.
Yeah.
Is it sour cream?
Yeah.
It's super moist. It tastes even better the longer it sits, to be honest, but it's really, really good.
It is so tasty.
And I do have my coffee with me, which I probably shouldn't be drinking because I have to get up at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, you have a meeting at 6:30 a.m. You will be up before.
Maybe I have to get earlier.
Yes, you will be up before then.
I feel like the only time I ever got up that early when I was growing up was when like my family went up to the woods.
That sounds terrifying.
Well, I didn't want to say hunting because I'm not really approving of that, but
let's go to the woods. Also, we have been watching Until We Meet Again.
Oh, distracted.
Oh, I am.
So Kimball and I are both huge fans of like BL dramas, which stands for boy love, and you'll find a lot of those in like Thai culture.
And I think mostly the reason I love them is because we didn't have that when we were growing up. So like as I'm watching it, it like brings back all the memories of us like falling in love and all the giddy, lovey-dovey moments.
Like, does he like me? Doesn't he?
So it brings out a lot of that in me, and I get really giddy watching it, and it makes me really happy. And so now one of the characters' name is Dean. I guess they put like a P in front of your name, or if you're the superior, I don't know. But anyway, so the younger guy calls him P. Dean, and he says it's so cute. So now I started calling Rocky P. Dean.
Yeah, so if you hear P. Dean and get confused, that's why.
P. Dean.
It's a really sweet story, though. It's called Till We Meet Again, and it's about...
oh my God, I can't give too much away, but oh my God, it has everything, you guys, everything. I am crying and laughing. I am giddy. I'm sad in like every episode.
Yeah.
Like...
But it talks about two lovers from like a past life, and they end up
I've already spoiled it.
Being reincarnated and trying to find each other in present day, and that's as much as I'll say. But it's just a really sweet story.
Oh, and it's by Studio Wabi Sabi on YouTube. It's free, and they break it into 4 parts, so you can like each episode's broken into 4.
I think there's 17 episodes,
something like that. Yeah.
And they're like each episode is 4 parts or 5 parts, and they're like 10 minutes each part. So they're easily digestible if you don't want to watch something super long. So
welcome to Kimball's Corner, where we talk about other YouTube channels that we're obsessed with.
Drink your coffee.
Baby needs a little pick-me-up. My back is slowly going out.
Yeah, you want to talk about that at all?
No, but I was gonna. Oh, I forgot to grab my flower stamps. Hey, Rocky.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it.
Are you sure? I don't want you to have to move.
Well,
there's nothing on camera, I'll just have another slice of this delicious coffee cake. Oh, I missed a piece.
I'm just trying.
I have to take the plate closer.
I'm just trying to find. Oh, I just used it too. Where did I put? Oh, is that? I found. Nope, that's not it. Listen, crazy Kimball.
So I'm just going to give a quick update. Thank you so much for joining. Kimball today is going to be drawing a prompt from the Jane Davenport group called Carol Baskin Hippie Hair. I think Jenna might have already covered that now that I'm reading the comments. But now you know.
Oh, show.
Renelia says, hi, Kimball and Rocky.
Hi. Oh, I found it. I'm going to use this stamp too. And I need an acrylic block because I'm responsible, Kimball.
I think Trisha loves coffee cake. And
Okay.
Jenna has to get up at 4:30 a.m. Kate, you win.
It's not a competition, but you win.
Isn't it though?
I have to get up whenever I want to, but I always get up like around 6:45, 7 o'clock because that's just what I do. Why? I don't know. You would think I had something important to do, but I don't. Come off. All right, this is a Jane Davenport stamp from the 6. Is that just what it's called? It's from this. Has these. You may get them now too. All right, I was gonna use this as like a little headband. You go out there. I hate those.
Sorry. Oh, it's not you, it's us. We tried doing a lot of more stuff to our internet. It's not working, sadly. So I'm standing closer to the service, and Kimball's getting his things together.
Are we going downstairs again?
Yeah.
I hate everything.
Well, here, I'll move closer and see if it works again.
It'll just cut out.
All right, you can do it downstairs. You got this.
Okay, birdsie on this.
Yay!
So let's just switch back to the slower speed. That somehow magically works better than this. Oh, at least I don't need watercolors. Don't need water or anything like that. Okay, I think we're good.
All right,
We're
off
good.
we go.
My back is about to like fly out. Lights.
There you go.
All right. Internet is garbage. Stealing money for nothing.
Genesis field trip.
Welcome back to Kimball's living room. Yay.
Trisha says, see you downstairs again.
Well, we are closer to the cake.
That's
Okay.
true.
All right.
Here, I'll get the thing out again.
I'm just gonna rub my eyeball because it's itchy.
Here, you hold that for a minute.
Oh, let's see what Rocky's doing.
I'm getting the thing set up so that Kimball can do his arting.
Oh. And if you're not familiar with the Jane Davenport Hairloween prompts, there's, well, that was Tiger King Mullet, but now it's Kimball King Mullet. Oh, it's so hard to do this with one hand. There's my dolly. Little Shirley. So basically, I'm just trying to use up this sketchbook because I've had it for like 10 years. Oh, Rocky's
got you.
He's doing stuff.
I'm trying not to turn the phone off when I do this.
I know. You want me to help?
Maybe? Wait, I think I got it. Did I do it? Did I do it?
I feel like you're a professional.
We're still live somehow.
Okay.
All right, cool. We did it. Thanks for waiting, everyone.
I just don't like working down here because, for one, it's not good for my back to have to work on this thing, and two, it's just uncomfortable to have to work around stuff.
Well, that's just what makes it part of like the is something going to go wrong moment.
Yeah. Should we angle the phone so like you can angle it this way? That way the shadow's not on it.
Sure. How does that work?
That's better. Like,
Okay.
Even that, like if you can see it.
All right, we'll try.
All right, everyone. Hi, Denise. Okay. Update. Our internet is awful, even though we're paying more for a faster speed. I don't understand either. So we're back downstairs.
Jenna's giving an update too. I'm gonna go grab the iPad.
We're back downstairs. We have coffee. We have coffee cake. We've got the palette pastels by Jane Davenport. I'm gonna be inking some stuff. I'm gonna draw it out first in pencil. I need to take a sip. It's a very upsetting moment.
I didn't know if you needed this stamp, but I brought it anyway.
Oh no, I don't. I did it already.
Okay.
My back is on the verge of going out, so we'll see how long I can hold up down here on the good old sofa. And this is at a weird angle because there's shadows from the 642 lights that we have in this room. So I'm trying to keep the shadows at bay.
All right, sounds good.
Wow. And let's just do this quickly, shall we? So Carol Baskin. Hippie hair is somewhat wavy, right?
Yes. All right, let me catch up on comments, everyone. Denise says, hi, guys.
I already said, hey, Denise, because we're like best friends now.
There you go. Perfect. So thanks, everyone, for joining.
Oh, and real quick, I just sketched it out in a pencil, a Prismacolor pencil in the color of lavender, because fancy. It's not purple, it's lavender. Now I'm going to use my Jane Davenport pens. Is this the super brush? No. There it is. And I'm just going to ink it out real quick. We're going to kind of knock this one out, and then we're going to play with the palette pastels because
Ooh, fun.
they scare me, and I haven't played with them for a very long time.
It's been a while. They're like looming back over here.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, go for it.
All right.
I am also productive. I am eating more cake, which I will conveniently set right here where you can just see the tip of it. Maybe.
Just
maybe not.
the tip?
I promise.
So close. And I never ink on here because I usually have my head like directly over what I'm inking so I can see it better. But
Denise says, best friends. What happened to your back?
Well, since my best friend is asking, yesterday it started kind of seizing up, and it might be from all the random exercising that I just started doing. I may have just overworked it. I'm not quite sure.
You said it might have been the way you slept too.
Yeah, I mean, it's never just one thing. It's always like, it could be these 500 things that I'm thinking about.
Have you ever noticed that, like, when something happens, you're like, oh, what did I change this week? And it just happens to be the week you changed, like, 3 or 4 things.
Yeah, changed my whole life this week. Because
Wow,
I didn't...
that's dramatic.
Well, we didn't go to H Mart, and I didn't get my twisty donut and my coffee, so now I'm being punished.
Well, we had other things to do, like watch Thai dramas.
That is true. If you're just joining us, we are obsessed with this Thai drama called Until We Meet Again.
I think it's based on a book called The Red Thread.
Yes, it's a manga. Oh. Do you want to close the back window if it's open, just because dog barking?
Trisha says, can you speak up? I'm in the kitchen making a cake.
Trish, honey, make it extra big. I'm gonna need some cake.
And Denise hopes your back gets better soon.
Oh, thank you. Me too. I mean, it feels like it's on the ooh, excuse me. Like I had a hiccup burpee thing happen. Professional.
I can't really quiet the dog down, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It just feels like it's on the verge of giving out.
Well, does leaning forward over this make you feel any better?
Actually, I don't feel it at all right now, so we're just gonna go with it.
Well, good.
If you see me suddenly collapse, you'll know that my back is out. It's funny till it happens. All right. I don't know if this looks anything like Carol Baskin. It's not supposed to necessarily. I feel like, I don't know, I hated that show. I hated the characters. If I don't like anybody on a show, like the characters aren't likable, I cannot watch it. And I just remember seeing all these people and I was like, you are awful. Like, you were so awful.
But what about the people who do like it?
Oh,
I don't know why I'm still getting buffering things on this.
That's fine if people like it. I'm just talking about me. I'm like, I really don't like any reality TV. Like, I hate competition shows.
I've tried to get into it so many times. I have a hard time.
Like, people try to get me to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I just can't stand it. Like, the one show that I made it through an entire season was America's Next Top Model, the first season, and I hated it. Like,
but the best part was when they had, like, the modeling pictures. When they reviewed,
right,
like,
I
the
just
Photoshopped
loved,
pictures.
the only thing I liked to see was how they did the photos. Like, I could care less about the drama. I don't
trying to keep up with where you're moving this.
care about the fighting.
I just want everyone to have the best angle.
does-
No, that's too much.
Well, I just try and center it on my thing, so.
Every time I hear too much, I always think of when Steph told us the story about her boyfriend, like when the windshield wipers were going when it wasn't raining,
was
and
squeak.
she's like, it's too much, and she shut them off.
Well, she has her priorities right.
I think it for every time. Nanette says, hello, guys, heart.
Hey, Nanette. Heart.
She said it's right there. Hello, guys, heart.
Well, now we know she ain't, well, Rocky ain't lying. But, I mean, everyone else already saw that, right?
Yes, they did. Would you like a piece of this delicious coffee cake from our neighbor?
I would.
Here you go.
Oh, God.
That's going to be good.
Welcome to our awkward mukbang channel.
I don't even know if a lot of people know what mukbang is. I think that's like a...
It's eating while you are in front of a camera.
Are you inking
Yeah? Who?
the lines
Me?
of the stamp?
Yeah. Otherwise.
Art by Solar says, hello, guys.
Hello.
I've seen the guy on TikTok that's like, hello.
Medaya. Hello.
Denise says, me too.
Me 3.
Mm.
Oh, and also if you hear me call Rocky, or if you hear me say P. Dean, it's something I call Rocky now. It's a thing.
Don't question it.
If you watch the show that we're obsessed with called Until We Meet Again on YouTube.
We vowed to put at least 7 plugs in during this hour.
It's fun. It's fun. It's got everything. If you're not comfortable. Okay, well, and another thing is like, yeah, it's gay, but like they really don't focus on like the sex. So there's no actual sex in it. So if that's something that would turn you off, like don't worry about that.
No,
So
it's just about the falling in love and the...
Yeah. Like there's a little kissing, but that's it.
Riveting Glance says, I want some coffee cake too. Well, don't worry, because apparently, I think, is it Janice is making, or no, Trisha is making it in the kitchen right now. She's making some for everybody, for the whole class.
Oh, it's so tasty. P.S. That was from our neighbor, Liv, just in case you're joining. Because I made her, if you know...
And her phone number is blah, 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 blah.
But no, if you know Anna Garten, I always make her, I don't always, but I love to make her chocolate, and I think it's called Beatty's chocolate cake.
Mm.
Oh my God, it is so good. It has like mocha in it. It is amazing. And I make it and I eat it and I am the happiest at that time.
Did you tell that story to mention that we gave some to Liv and that's why she made this for us?
Oh yeah, so I made her that cake because they do a lot of stuff for us while we're out of town. Like they always get our packages and whatnot. So I was like, I'm gonna make you a cake. So I did. And then she made us a cake and I'm like, oh my God, I'm okay with this whole cake trading thing.
And they have a really cute dog named Lainey.
Yes. So do we want to continue with her? I don't know what. Or should we just move on to these?
Can you just add those to her?
No. No, because I was gonna do.
Not enough.
I was gonna do colored pencil stuff.
Oh,
I didn't bring. Oh, I have some Jane stuff down here. Oh, I want my medium size. Where are you?
Lauren says, "Move on."
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you? Just the way Rocky said it. It was kind of funny.
No, that's fine. You can move on. I know you don't really want to spend more time on Carol Baskin.
Ugh.
Now she's really done. Good job, Kimball.
I'm just adding some little touches here and there.
Trisha says, it's so good to have nice neighbors. I could not agree more.
Truth. We've been very lucky with the homes we've purchased. We've had very nice neighbors in everyone. All right.
I think we're good homeowners, though.
We are.
We're good neighbors, too.
I think so, anyway.
I just want to say homeowners.
All right. Okay, so when I use... We're done with these. We're done with these. Getting back to my train of thought. Okay, so when I use these, I basically do a big shkaboosh in the background.
A shkaboosh?
A skaboosh.
Is that a technical art term?
It is.
Okay, got it.
And then I come in with colored pencils and refine the skadoosh. Boosh.
Got it.
And I really don't know what I'm going to do. I might not use any of these ones. Actually, I use that color a lot for coloring or for shading. Ooh, but I can use that. So, if you don't know, these can go together and it just makes life a whole lot easier.
Ooh, fun.
I think the reason I never got into with pastels is because they were just huge and they took up a ton of space. But since I'm not a pastel person, these are perfect.
I'm going to try to set this camera up a little bit better so that it's not so weird looking. Why do you think
can
people...
you go higher?
Yeah, why do you think people are afraid of using these? Or like apprehensive? I've just noticed a lot of people are like, I haven't opened mine yet, or...
I don't know. I rarely use them for like full pieces, like what I'm about to do. It'll be like half of the art will be done with these. The other half will be done with colored pencils.
Okay.
But I really like using these. As you can tell, they're not used much because I use them for like details like shading under the nose, actual eyeshadow looks. I'm just detail things.
Got it.
So
Janine says Carol Baskin never looks so good.
Thank you.
Even on Dancing with the Stars, and that's saying something.
Oh my God, why is that a thing? Okay, so I'll start with a lighter color.
If you could just start with a lighter color.
Oh, how about, well, I guess I'm already working on beige paper.
Wow, that's
so,
really, I can see that on camera.
You know what? Whorebag, okay.
You know what would really help you get this piece started, Kimball, is just a delicious piece of Liv's coffee
Do I have
cake.
to eat it this way?
Yeah.
But the fork.
Here it comes. No, it's fine. Here it comes. You have to come get it. Oh, that's so good. Num, 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 num. All right, move on.
Wow. Awkward moments brought to you by us. You're welcome. Okay. Let's block in some eye sockets.
Okay, love blocking eye sockets.
Wait, I don't want to do that face.
No, that wasn't it. That's not the one. Just kidding.
All right. We're going to do an angled face. I'm shading half her face right now.
Are you doing the lighter or darker side?
The darker side.
Okay. So this is the shaded part of her face.
Because I'm going to do, like, the shape of her face will be created with her hair. It's a whole beautiful thing if it works. Sometimes it doesn't, and then we just move on.
All right, perfect. Trisha says, I like using pastels in my sketchbook. Great with stencils, and they are really quick to apply.
I just wish they had better staying power.
Well, they do if you, like, treat them afterwards.
And that's a lot of work. You can't be bothered. So that's why I like to use them for details. Don't question what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm not.
There was a lot of blue on this. I'm just trying to get it off.
Do you like using these tools for applying?
For big splotches, yes, but I didn't bring down my littler
You
ones.
want me to grab them?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want the little, like, things that look like they go in your ears?
The batons.
The baton blenders.
The baton blenders. Since I don't have those, I won't be doing details. Which is, I mean, it's fine. I'll just try and use this as best I can. And try and block in some of the basic shapes.
Trisha says you are evil, Rocky Brewer, for feeding you on camera, probably. This we know. Jenna was saying she likes to use these for her backgrounds. She likes to use them on jelly plate for backgrounds.
I tried the jelly plate thing, and I must have done it wrong because it didn't transfer right. Because somebody, like, originally I thought you had to put down like a matte medium or gel medium or something, and then put these over on that. But when I did it, it like got all peeled and weird, and it looked like she had a really bad sunburn, peely rash thing happening.
Crystal says, happy Sunday, Kimball and Rocket.
Oh, thank you.
And Kinney says, I'm afraid of them fading away. Maybe if I use a fixative, which, yes, will help. And then
Yes.
Crystal says Rocky, R-O-C-K-E-Y, which is how my grandmother spells it.
Right.
Even though she knows it's R-O-C-K-Y. And then Crystal says, damn, autocorrect. Someone else just said Rocket this week. I think it was someone from work that was
No,
writing
it was
me.
our neighbor, Kevin.
Oh, yes, our neighbor. That's right.
It auto-corrected to Rocket.
I'm down with Rocket, whatever.
Piding.
I think Jenna can attest that Rocket's not necessarily a bad use of language referring to me.
The Energizer Bunny. All right. Look at that beautiful, ghostly, scary figure. So I'm done with
That's
these,
perfect for October.
basically, because...
That's it? Goodbye.
Well, I mean, if I had the other thing, I might add some more if I do the batons. I'm not sure. It seems like a lot of work. It's another reason I can't use, or I don't enjoy using them, like, for a whole picture, because I don't like building up stuff, and I had...
Jenna says brownie. That was my nickname for Maria.
Yes.
I don't even remember. Oh, because I have brown eyes. That's why.
Because she forgot your name.
Yes, that's mainly the reason.
All right, so I used pinks and purples. Let's stay in
Crystal
that
says,
vein.
are you really doing Carol Baskin? You better flip back and just show
Oh.
that real quick.
I mean, I didn't draw Carol Baskin because I don't like her, but it's Carol Baskin inspired. I'll probably add more to the hair. If I post it in the Jane group, you'll see. But
Stay tuned.
I was
more.
informed to move on. I asked if
To
I
your
should.
delight.
I am debating on how I want to color this person's face. Let's pull out a purple.
It feels like the camera won't focus. Like I'm gonna like lift it up and down and try to get it to go into focus, and it just won't make a difference.
She's just a blurry, hot mess right now. I do like my teals. Since there's a lot of cool colors on there, I should probably bring in something warm. Which I could do warm eyes, which is always very nice. So
very nice.
Very nice. That's lovely. Turn into like little Edie from Grey Gardens. And we'll bring in a white just because probably gonna use it. And let's, I don't know, see where this is gonna go. Are you as nervous as I am? Nope, just me. What the hell was that?
I think someone's knocking on the back door to try to get a slice of this cake.
I don't know why the phrase
For
knocking
those
on
of
the
you
back
just
door
joining,
makes me
someone's
laugh.
trying to break into our home. I'm just kidding.
Please be advised that we might flee. Wait, is
Does
that...
she want some?
No,
Does she? Well, some landed on her. Here you go.
Listen. Listen,
Arting and snacking, meant to be. Oh, this is a really hard piece. Why?
She doesn't have a mouth yet,
I feel like I'm about to bite into a giant bit of cinnamon.
Hold on. Looking for...
Holy moly.
This will work. Was it brown sugar or was it cinnamon?
I think it was cinnamon. There was like a giant pocket.
Mm.
And then get cooked.
All right. This is going to break quickly. I feel like my hand is just going to like slowly make everything disappear because this is definitely not pastel paper. This is like cheap brown sketchbook paper.
Mm.
So.
I love it.
Thank you. And we call her complete. Complete mess. Get it together, woman.
Jenna gave an update, and then Trisha said, I really like the way this looks already. And then Trisha said, could you give a cake alert so I can look away? It's like when snakes show up on screen.
Or spiders.
Mm.
I legit, like, I was scrolling through, I was looking at spiders in Thailand today. Why? Because just in case we ever go there, I want to be prepared. And my hand was actually touching one, and I, like, totally jumped. I don't know why. Like, it's in a screen, Kimball. It's not going to get you.
I saw a thing where some guy was looking behind his sofa, and his girlfriend had taken her hair clip, those big hair clips with all the legs, and like stuck it on the back of something that looked like a giant, like, clear brown spider.
So gross.
He's almost had a cardiac arrest today.
I am not a fan of the spider anything.
Denise says, Grey Gardens and Little Edie and Edie. I love that movie and the documentary. They
Oh,
were really
so good. So good. Highly recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can always make references like, your house looks like Grey Gardens. And people are like, well, thank you. And you're like, it's not a compliment.
I mean, aside from loving the actual movie, like the documentary, it's like, I need any excuse for Drew Barrymore to be...
I haven't seen the one with her where she played it.
What? Why did I see it and you didn't?
I don't know.
You saw it.
What world are we
You
living
saw it.
in? Maybe I saw part of it and then I was like, she's not the real thing. I don't know. I love Drew though, so I don't know why I wouldn't have watched it. Why did I oh, like why do I do what I do?
Looks like she's peeking through like a foggy window, or like when you take a shower and it's all fogged up, and she just went like this to the eyes and like went up and looked out.
She's modest. Hey, you're not part of this anymore. You served a purpose.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm
the pencil shavings.
The pencil shavings. Add some white to the eyes.
We used to have a coffee. This is our coffee table in our living room that Kimball's working on, and we used to have one prior to this house
from West
where
Elm.
the entire top lifted up and came up to us. So when we were like sitting, we always eat it at the sofa. I know, I'm sorry, we don't have the traditional dining table to eat at, but we love sitting and watching shows and stuff. So we used to have one that came up and served us, or we could work on our, if we're working on our laptop and stuff. So miss it.
Yeah.
I think eventually we'll sell this and get another one.
Yeah. It's just that we had an amazing discount with that one.
I know we did. Catherine says, "Hi Kimball and Rocky, don't you love those pastels? They're my favorite Jane Davenport product."
I love them, but I suck at using them.
Mm.
So I just lay down basics. It's kind of like, maybe it's like the same version as like Jane's Slapdash when she paints with acrylics. How she kind of just puts down, blocks of color and then makes it something beautiful.
Maybe there's like some other way of using these that you haven't even discovered yet that you're going to fall in love with.
Well, I've tried using them the proper
More
way.
importantly, Denise says I'm the best, so the end.
Wait, Denise, are you saying that Denise is
Says
the best, or is
that
Rocky?
I'm the best.
Wait, Rocky's the
I'm
best?
the best.
Okay, Rocky, you can take over.
Okay, I'll just start eating this. Sorry, Trisha, look away. So good.
Reminds me of Jennifer Coolidge on Two Broke Girls when she's eating a cupcake. She's like, we're so moist.
She's in that movie with Hilary Duff, isn't it? Like when they do the Cinderella.
Yeah.
She's like, no, that's what you're quoting from. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
And she's just being a total hoe about it.
I love Jennifer Coolidge.
Moist.
She is so funny. The first movie I saw her in was Broken Hearts Club. Is that what it was? Yeah. And
she's the barber.
She was a hairdresser, yeah. And she had very minimal lines, but she delivered them so well.
And then she was in Best in Show.
Yeah.
Opposite Jane Lynch. They were like partners or whatever. That was the best.
Oh my God, she's so cute. Well, this yellow was not the best choice to work on this paper. I blame Rocky.
Trisha, too late. I saw it. I feel like I've reached my sugar max for the day.
Well, you did eat almost the whole thing yourself.
Man.
Selfishness. Selfish.
The bend and snap, exactly. Thank you.
The bend and snap. Let's give her a little.
She's pretty iconic. If you guys haven't seen the show Two Broke Girls, she's one of the main characters in that, or like the main supporting characters, and she's hilarious.
She's so funny. Her accent in that is from a college roommate that she had, and she was like, "Is this girl for real?" And she like put it in her little memory bank, and she's like, "I'll be able to use this someday
Sure
for
enough.
a character," and she totally did. It was so
like
funny.
practically defined her career.
Yeah, it was really
Speaking of supporting characters in the Thai drama, Until We Meet Again. Another reason we love that show is there's a girl named Samantha
Melanie Coates.
There you go. And she is a Thai actress, and she's always like a supporting character in these like gay dramas or whatever. And she's just so
She is hilarious.
funny and cute, and we just love watching her. So we're pretty much jumping from show to show, whatever she's on.
The first thing we saw her in was Love by Chance. Which is, we watched that, was that just last year?
Yeah, I think so.
So good.
I love that color on her eyes.
I know. I have an obsession with using teal as eyelashes and eyeliner and whatever.
How did you never get into like doing makeup?
I don't know. It's not my jam.
Well, you can just do it on paper. It seems a lot easier to clean up.
Yeah. Yeah, makeup's expensive.
So are Prismacolors.
Yeah, but I know how to play with Prismacolors. I don't know. Makeup is... I don't know. I was never really into makeup now that I think about it. Like, ever.
Were you ever into gardening?
I wanted to be.
What kind of gay man are you?
I'm sorry. My mom's really good at gardening. Like, she used to have everything in the backyard. I only had a strawberry patch, and I did well with that.
Was it because someone else took care of it, Kimball?
Shut up. No, I did. I mean, I had help because I was a kid, but it was my little strawberry patch. And it's because I like strawberries the most.
Do you still?
Yes and no. Okay, has anybody tried durian? The fruit, durian.
Jenna says, you don't do makeup because you have to deal with actual people to be a makeup artist.
Girl knows me so well.
What's wrong with people?
I'm just not good with people. I mean, nothing against people. People are great when they're, great people. But
I think you just worry about those like select individuals you wouldn't like want to be around. I think that's the problem.
and there's so many of them.
Are there?
Like, if everybody on here was hanging out in my room right now, how cool would that be? Like, I'd be down with that. We would all be talking art. I wouldn't be scared of any of you. It would be so great. Just looking for a lip color. She needs some lippers. I'll draw them out with this, see how that goes. I think I'm getting blue and purple over my hands. That's fine. Just goes to show that you don't really have to be good with the palette pastels. Should I make her mouth open or closed?
Are you asking the community?
Yes, community. The community, that just sounds weird.
Clap your hands if you believe, everyone.
Oh my god, if I see hand clapping emojis, I'm gonna laugh.
It's coming any minute. I can feel it. No, Noah has eaten durian. Of course Noah has. How does Noah feel about that?
Is he one of the it smells like dead cats, or is he one of the it smells like vanilla custard?
Why dead cats?
I don't know. Like, that is how it's been described the most.
Interesting.
Like, people either say it smells like a dozen dead cats, or it smells like vanilla custard. And I'm like, how? How can it be so dramatic? All right, I'm doing her mouth however I want. But yeah, I thought that was bizarre. Anyway, the reason I'm asking is because the main character on Until We Meet Again, the Thai BL series that we've been watching, his favorite fruit is durian, and he, like, ate a bunch of it. And I was like, wait, isn't that the stuff that smells like rotten meat?
Jenna says, I've smelled it, and it smells like death. And then she also says that Noah says it smells bad but tastes good.
Okay.
Noah smells bad but tastes good, but like
okay.
Noah
believes we don't need to get into that.
Durian smells bad and tastes good anyway.
Okay, so I want to try it. I've always heard that it's just disgusting. So obviously now I want to try it.
Do they import it here? I heard that.
It was a little bird making its way out. I've seen it in the stores, but I'm gonna wait until it's in season.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna definitely fall into it smells like weird.
No, I don't want. I want to try it, and I want it because they say if you like the taste of it, it tastes like vanilla caramely cheesecake custard.
Well, Jenna says we can get it at H Mart, which I don't. I mean, if we're going again next weekend, we might as well.
Yeah, but it's not in season, so I don't know if like canned
Let's
is...
just get it, and then what just happened? Did this just fall off your chair?
What, caution, oh, it's...
Like it legit just like...
Yeah, because I have like an old chair that I picked up at a secondhand
Wow,
place.
is this why it smells like my grandma's trailer? Like, what's happening?
How often do you smell your grandma's trailer?
Right
Not a
there.
euphemism.
Where does this go?
It just goes under the cushion.
Are you keeping it for sentimental reasons?
Yes, it'll make it to the journal someday.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, excuse me while I angrily sharpen my pencil off camera.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Kenny says, I just know it's illegal to eat it in public. We saw signs
Yeah,
where it says like no like smoking, no this, no that, and no durian.
I was like, really? That's pretty intense.
And then Catherine says, it's fascinating to watch you work. I would have done her features first and then colored everything. I couldn't do it this way. And durian smells revolting.
Well, now we have to get it.
Whoever says it smells like delicious custard's lying. They just want people to try it.
Maybe it always smells gross, but it tastes different to people.
Yeah. Jenna's making a joke about don't cut it open in the house. Just because, not a joke, but she's saying don't cut it open.
Well, where are we going to open it at?
Maybe we could do
down
it
by
just in front of our neighbor's place, or
I'm all down at the Inner Harbor where it already smells.
when we give Liv back the plate that she gave us, our delicious.
We'll just have a slice of durian on it. That would be so mean. I would never.
I love how we're talking about this like disgusting smelling fruit while like this beautiful woman's coming to life.
She don't mind. She likes durian. Probably. Seems like something she would like.
Well, it was a beautiful day today here in Baltimore. I hope it was a really nice day for everyone else, wherever you are.
It really was. So was yesterday. I think all this week is supposed to be like really nice. So I'm down.
Durian doesn't come in slices. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that.
I'll slice it. Yeah, like...
Typed by Noah.
The thing I saw, it was just like the whole fruit. And I mean, the kid's real name that plays one of the characters, his real name is Fluke. And he like... was just going to town on it. He's like, it's one of my favorite things to eat. And he ate like 4 or 5 of them on camera. And
maybe it's because it's so hot there. Maybe it like just something about the heat makes it smell different. Because you know in Thailand they have 3 seasons, hot, hotter, and hottest.
Hot as hell. Yeah. I didn't realize it only gets like a 10-degree difference between their seasons. Between like, it's like 80 degrees or 90 degrees. Sometimes hotter, sometimes cooler.
Trisha did not have a beautiful day. She said, no, we had rain, rain, rain.
Well, that can be nice. It gives it a cozy feel.
Well, it wasn't.
I'm sorry.
Kimball.
I take it all back. Your day was awful.
We sat outside. I honestly sometimes just go outside and sit there just in hopes that the neighbor's cat will come over and hang out with me.
Rocking in your chair, drinking your coffee.
Oh, speaking of, I have pictures
of
Blue. Our neighbor's cat's named Blue. And I took a video of him, but he was laying in our chair. He likes to like lay in our chair a bunch, so I'll like play around with the camera. And he like reach out for it and stuff. He's just such a nice old man. I think he's 15 now.
We're calling him an old man.
Yeah, he's 15.
Yeah, it's not that old.
But he acts pretty young. He definitely is doing well. Just in case everyone's concerned.
I mean, he is an outside cat. He catches lots of birds, which is sad, but also entertaining.
Trisha says, no, it was gray and cold and miserable. That's how she said it, too. Just
you know
like
what? I hate your day. I'm glad it was yours and not mine.
We're going to send you some of our day. How's that, Trisha?
I'm keeping my day. It's mine.
Well, I'll send her some. I'll send her all of mine then. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day, Trisha. You just wait. And if it's not, you can hold me responsible.
Ah.
And I'll just eat this delicious cake right in front of you right now. Okay, great. Here, you can have that one. Wait, come down and get it.
I'll just take this one.
No, come down.
Ew, you're ew.
Just come get it.
Oh my,
right off
why?
there. There you go.
Why? I don't. It's like eating an albatross. Oh. Okay.
Go ahead.
Listen, stab me with a fork.
It's your last piece.
It's my last meal.
Okay.
And the way you're feeding it to me.
Well, how much sugar's in it? Yes, it's your last meal.
All right. Listen, nobody's here to watch us eat cake.
You scared everyone away with your lame eating. I'm gonna move this just a little bit. All right.
I can just move the book if it's easier.
What did everyone else do this weekend, by the way? I'm very curious. I'm trying to eat, so if you could answer while I'm eating.
It's so funny because every time I ask a question, I sit here and I'm like waiting for answers. I'm like, wait, oh, they can't talk to me.
Also, I think there's a pretty significant delay.
You're a significant delay. Let's build up some luscious lips, shall we?
Trisha says blue is sweet. Yes, send me your day, but not the early start. Leave the cake alone. Well, the cake's gone now, so there's really nothing left to
I'm off.
tease with.
For some reason, I'm really focusing on her lips this go around.
Wait, Kimball, come in closer real quick.
Yeah, but why?
Does doing art make you happy?
It does.
Do you enjoy it?
I do.
Okay, good.
All right. I'm glad we've had this private moment. I don't think I would do something if it didn't make me happy.
That's why you do me? Okay, great. Oh, what?
I'm kidding.
That is not appropriate for this. Animal Crossing started to clean the patio. Started Diane
Rivley.
Yep, there you go. Doodling Workshop and Soda Bit.
Soda bit?
Sewed a bit.
Oh, so I'm all soda bit. That sounds like a delicious cola flavored candy. This is where our mind goes. We're all junk food, yay! As Rocky runs to get soda.
Thanks for the idea, Jenna.
I don't drink soda.
All right, great. Wait, let me finish my coffee first.
Wow. I don't know how you function with so much caffeine.
Next time my doctor's like, well, your cholesterol's a bit high. Is there anything you've been doing? I'll be like, I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know what it could be.
I feel like her lips are going a little too purple.
It's not purple, it's lavender.
Like she's going to that 90s rave.
90s rave. Did you ever go to a 90s rave?
I went to one rave. It was, I wouldn't call it a rave. It was a happening. It was in an underground parking garage.
Wow, this just sounds tedious already.
I mean, it's in Boise, Idaho. What would you expect?
Oh, so it was tedious. Okay, Trisha says, I've been doing Jane's Z prompts and doing the life book taster classes.
That sounds like a cooking thing where I'd eat stuff. So
It does sound good. Well, we appreciate everyone's hanging out with us on your Sunday evening.
Yes.
We always look forward to it. I know Friday always rolls around after work, and I'm like, oh, we have the live coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we do.
I guess it could also be like Monday morning for some people.
That's true.
Moment of silence for those people. Mondays.
You know I love my moment of silence, especially if there's a lot of people out and just waiting for something to happen.
Oh, Mondays.
My smile gets so big at the end of Skype calls when no one has anything to say and they just sit there.
It's very entertaining.
And like, I know how to wrap up a meeting. Like, I could end it. Like, I could, but I don't.
Why would you want to when you can stare at everyone's...
Oh, I take screen caps, like, unbeknownst of everyone else. Like, I just wait for, like, awkward, like, the shifting of the eyes and the
good moments
the
that
forced
you can
smiles.
share with everyone later.
One of my favorite things to do when I was traveling was to make people think I was taking still photographs of them, but I'd be recording the whole time, and I'd make them do like multiple poses, and like sometimes they'd be like jumping with their leg up and stuff.
My favorite was Maria at Christmas time.
Oh yes, in New York.
Oh no, this was in Chestnut Hill.
Oh really?
And it was with Santa Claus.
Oh yes, that was awesome.
Oh, so funny.
Well, she just didn't want that guy getting anywhere near her.
Right, and you're like, no, you need to get closer. No, put your arms around.
Oh my gosh, I have so many videos I need to look through, you know, like when I'm sad and depressed one day.
It's like whenever Rocky pulls the camera out, people just do whatever he says.
Well, it's not just me. It's like anytime there's a camera, you feel like obligated to do something.
Not this guy.
Well, I know you don't.
I'll do it for you. Because I trust you.
Go on.
Well, don't pull the camera out in the bedroom. That's not going to happen. Ew, gross.
I'm sorry.
Rocky's having seconds. That's
I'm not.
disgusting. You're so gross and perverted.
All right. Well, now you have 14 people watching. You scared one away. Great job.
Well, it's because we've been talking so much. I really need to start focusing on the art. Stop talking to me.
Okay, hurry up and finish, Kimball.
Ow. I'm trying to get a pencil and it's work. Ow.
Do you have any art tips?
That's a vague question.
Yep.
Let's
go.
Don't do it if you don't like it.
And do it if you like it.
Do it if you like it.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
I know, right? What'd you do?
I was buffering for a minute, so I just got terrified.
Ah.
Every time I see that little circle now, I get like scared in a way I shouldn't really get scared.
I know.
Not really.
I'm just like annoyed that we upgraded everything and had to wait for that guy to do all his business, and it just like made it worse.
I know. Denise says, "Don't stop talking."
I won't.
I feel like singing, but I'm not going to. Also,
why don't you sing that song from that show we've been watching?
No, I'm gonna avoid that. I've been singing it all day.
But I know, and it's good.
17, who is a Korean K-pop group.
We're ruined.
Who they really are the only music we've listened to in the past year and a half. Have another album coming out on October 19th, which is not Kimball's birthday, October 16th, but we will take it.
We will.
And it's a special album called Semicolon. So we're very excited about that.
Is it just called Semicolon? Because I thought it was called like
I don't even claim to understand how they name their albums anymore. I just know I'm excited for their music.
Well, it's like work hard, play hard, like live hard or something, and it's like semicolon, which means like they're basically saying like their fans are the sentence, and like a semicolon, you can either choose to end the sentence or you can add to it. So they're saying do all these things and add to it.
Keep drawing.
Stop talking to me. I get distracted so easily. Oh, it's a wonder that I never had homework.
Is it? I know. I don't remember having homework either that much, honestly, which is a little disappointing.
I'm like, the only homework I ever had was if I wanted to work on my art projects. I don't know about y'all, but I was in AP art class, which is like advanced placement art, which is awesome. Because they were like, we just want 2 watercolor paintings, 2 acrylic paintings, and 2 ink drawings by the end of the semester.
Are you serious? That's lame.
It was awesome. I mean, they were huge.
Kimball!
Hold up, wait a minute.
What do you want to do for your birthday, Jenna asks.
Oh, well, you know, Jenna.
We want to fly to Houston and visit.
In these times of corona, I think I'll just stay home. That's about it. I don't know. We never really do stuff for our birthdays and anniversaries.
I need to schedule your birthday off, actually, so we can actually do something.
Honestly, Rocky almost always works on my birthday.
And on mine.
And it's not because, like, oh, I just forgot. It's always because there's a huge project that he has to be a part of, so.
#life.
Yep.
Hashtag.
And that's fine. Rocky and I do lots of fun stuff together.
We celebrate. I try to explain to people because they always get sad when they find out it's my birthday or Kimball's birthday or anniversary or whatever. And I'm like, we legit celebrate every single day, so it's not anything to really be worried about. We're celebrating now with everyone.
Right.
How's that? That's what we're doing for Kimball's birthday.
Speaking of my birthday.
What, do you actually want something?
I want to know what the prompt is for the 16th. For the JD group.
What is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
A lot of work.
Where is it? What is it?
I think I saved it on the iPad. So
okay, well, I can't look at that right now.
Find out later.
Trisha Brown says, Jenna, I'm just doing the taster classes. They're free, and I've really enjoyed them. I don't know whether I'll take the full year course because I tend to get sidetracked too often.
Are taster classes like a taste of like what the lesson's about? Is that why it's called a taster class?
Probably.
I'm all newbie speaking.
We will wait for confirmation.
I know. I love how I'm like quiet, waiting for a reply. Like,
Trisha, can you hear us? All right.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the like every Zoom meeting turns into a seance. Elizabeth, are you here? Can you hear us?
Come through, Elizabeth. Jenna says yes. That is correct. Whatever we were talking about.
A taste of
it's just a taste of Folgers.
Okay. Oh.
Best part of waking up
is letting Rocky sleep in for another 2 or 3 hours.
I got up at 10. I actually woke up at 6 a.m. and I was like, I should just get up. And I was like,
I can't do that.
You can't go back to sleep?
Mm-mm. Even if I'm like exhausted and I lay down for a nap, if I lay there for 10 minutes and I don't fall asleep, I'm wide awake.
Jenna says yes, but they are full classes.
Like,
if you can remember back to what we were talking about. Let's not ask any more questions
like,
about it. Let's just assume we understand.
full,
Yeah.
as in...
Yes, exactly.
There are so many people you can no longer apply.
Right.
Or full, as in it's a 3-hour course and you had best pay attention.
Trisha says they have lots of different teachers, even in the tasters.
So is it kind of like...
Taster's Choice coffee?
Share skill?
Skillshare?
Whatever. You know that ad that you see on everyone's YouTube?
We're going to need to take this offline, guys. Okay.
This is getting serious.
There's like certain things that some of my coworkers hate to hear. One is like, I'm aligned. Like one of my coworkers hates when people say I'm aligned.
Why do you say that?
Or like, we're going to put a pin in that.
Who
just
says-
because it's like corporate speech. Like people just say it.
Who says I'm aligned? That sounds like...
Or we're going to track back.
That's like creepy computer talk.
Well, it's because sometimes you have to like legit give confirmation while you're on a call and say like, I'm aligned, or if you're in person. If anyone has any other like corporate things that they don't like, please speak them in the chat right now. I'd love to hear them.
Having to wear clothes.
Wow.
Hey.
Your life.
I wear pajamas pretty much every day.
During quarantine, like for the first 3 months, I wore sweats for so long. And then I think it was when I started going to Boise again, I started wearing jeans again.
And then you're like, oh, these don't fit quite right.
And then the other day I like got up after sitting down all day. I was like, ow, there's like that perma mark around my waist from my jeans.
You live a hard life too.
Trisha says on the same page. So that clears it up.
Oh, okay. I feel good about it. Why don't I use these for that? Hey.
Yes, exactly.
Rocky's hat's in my way. That looks like a good color.
Oh, you're coming in with, oh.
Just adding a little darkness. Oh, it looks weird over the colored pencils. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Trisha says going forwards.
Moving on with this conversation because I have no
What
idea.
happens to the background now?
No, should I just flip the page and do something else? She's pretty. I like the way she turned out. Although I feel like it's too light down here, but I'm scared to darken it in with anything.
I think it's pretty though. I like it.
I think you're pretty. I like you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, so much in common.
Oh my gosh, let's hold hands right here. Okay, great. Yeah, move on. Next one.
All right.
It's only been about 25 minutes, so you can keep going.
That sounds like it's been 52 minutes and 31 seconds.
Okay, great. Well,
all right, y'all.
Well,
should we flip the page and draw just something random?
Yes. Let's do that, they said.
Since you didn't do it in a funny voice, I'm sure that was just yours.
Jenna says Noah would agree with you, Kimball. He has to go back to actual classroom tomorrow and can't wear his sweatpants anymore. Oh.
I don't approve.
Airplane seats. Oh, and then Catherine says, do you ever use Inktense pencils, Kimball?
I do. I used them for a couple pieces.
Do you want to use them right now?
Well, no, because I don't want to deal with water stuff. I could just draw with them, but I may as well use pencils if I'm not going to use the water. But I did them for some mermaid pieces last May, if you want to go check those out.
Yes.
And I'm doing this so they know that it's not frozen.
Right.
I'm moving.
I'm going to add a harmonica in between your hands. I'm sorry, go on.
That is such a Trump-ing thing, and I'm not okay with that.
It's not a harmonica. It's a, what is it?
Accordion.
Accordion. According to accordion.
Anyway.
Yes, moving on.
I do have Inktense pencils. I love them. They are wonderful.
Inktense next week, Jenna asks?
Sure. Well, okay, before I say sure, if I can draw upstairs, yes, because it's way too inconvenient to work down here. So if Rocky can just get that sorted out.
Sorry, I was just looking at the bottom of your phone case right here, and did you know that it has air cushion technology according to the thing printed on the bottom?
Well, that's good.
Air cushion technology, Kimball.
All right, we're going to draw a really fast face.
Trisha Brown says yes.
Yes, girl, we're going to get it.
To whatever. And then
yes
Catherine
to everything.
says, I will check it out. I love them.
Yep, me too. Thems are great.
I feel like the delay makes it hard to understand. It's like you have to be overly specific in the responses for us to understand.
All right, we're just doing something really fast.
Is this Fast and Furious? Is this a Tokyo Drift?
Oh, she looks sad already.
She looks kind of like sad / I'm over it.
It's been a long day.
Mondays. What was it?
Am I right?
Hello, Monday.
Hello, Monday. PD.
In the hit show,
well,
Till We Meet Again, the main character ends up like sending this guy he likes, he's trying to send him a picture and he sends him a Hello Monday on a Wednesday and doesn't mean to. And so then he's like all embarrassed about it.
I would be
it's
too.
Funny.
It's the first text he sent him.
And the guy responds, it's Wednesday.
But he saved it and it makes him smile.
They're real people, okay.
Don't you forget it.
Catherine says, ink tense, I love. Friday, I'm in love. What is about to happen?
I'm just playing. We're doing a fast art piece. Doesn't even matter what happens.
Okay, great.
This is how we play. This is how we play. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Boo.
Well, it's fine. It's just art. It's not like we're running the government or anything. Right. What's your favorite thing to do with ink tints? Like, how do you use them specifically?
I draw with them and then I turn them into like watery colors.
Because they activate with the water.
Correct.
Okay. Right now, the sound she's making to me is, oh.
I don't know how to take that.
Well, like she's like the bellhop
Like-
told her that he couldn't find her key, and this is like how she's reacting.
Okay, because
Like
it
she's
sounded like
overly
she
privileged.
finally got to a toilet and
No, not
she's like,
necessarily.
oh my god. So she's not me.
I mean, maybe.
You never know.
I don't know. I'm open to changing my thought on that.
We're just gonna keep building up layers and see what comes of it.
Sounds good to me. What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely everything. But I do need to sharpen this because my white baroque.
Finishing line, pen, expressive set from Jane Davenport. All right.
Okay, well, we're not using white. We're gonna do highlights with this really pale blue.
Remember when I wrote a jingle for my sister's spa that never actually opened? Wasn't that fun?
It was fun. Oh my god, good times.
But they got radio play, so that's fun. Everyone knew it was coming, and that never did.
That's true.
Oh no, the pencil broke.
I know.
That's what Trisha said.
So-
She said it just like that.
Yeah, we're switching over to this pale blue for highlights.
I like it. Is this like your favorite kind of art to do where you don't have to think about it or not?
I mean, it's fun. Now I'm gonna come back in and do details.
Or is your favorite art the art where you can do whatever you want whenever you want?
Oh yes, both.
I think you like to change up what you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
I remember it used to be a time when every piece you did had to be done like perfectly, like 100% like draw it out, sketch it, ink it,
Yep.
transfer it to the computer, digitally do it.
And then Jane was like, Kimball, you don't have to be so perfect with your art. And I was like, you're right. Okay, that's not how that went. I was watching her workshops and she was just saying, you don't have to be perfect. And I was like, I don't, because
That's everything Rocky ever told me was I had to be perfect.
just all my art teachers were always like trying to aim for perfection.
Well, also just like mixing art supplies.
Right. That just wasn't a thing. It was, if you're going to be an artist, you should just do watercolors or just do acrylic, blah, blah, blah.
It's the same thing with music though too. When I was studying music in college, it was always this
Why
big,
don't we
like,
just make it about you?
well, it's anything creative. Like they're like, here are the rules, and you have to stick to the rules. And I'm like, no, I can understand the rules and do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to, and so I never really did.
And I understand why they say learn the rules to break them. Like, I totally get that. But I'm like, why can't I just break them along the way? And like,
I think most people do, honestly.
I know, well, I mean, just when you're in school, though, it's like, why not, I don't know, learn new things while you're learning the old ways?
Trisha poses the question, do you think perfection is kind of a bit flat?
I mean, I think it can be.
It can also be fabulous.
Yeah.
Depending.
I just...
Also, like, what you consider perfection might not be what someone else considers perfection.
Right, like, if you're
so-
doing cubism, that's not perfection to me because I don't like it.
I had a teacher who wouldn't give an A because nothing's perfect,
That's dumb.
says Catherine. That's not fun.
That is awful.
I could totally see that, though.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was just talking about cubism. Like, there's some art styles that I just really don't like. I don't get them. I don't enjoy creating them.
But don't you like people trying to explain them to you?
No.
Isn't that your favorite?
No. In this one, I was feeling this. And I'm like, were you really? Or did you just want to slap some red on there? Like, and it's because that's how I am. Because I really, I don't know. I just love creating. And I'm like, oh, this could use a splash of color. Like, that's as deep as a lot of my art pieces get.
What was the emotion? There has to be a backstory.
Scribbles.
Scribbles. Can you imagine you in like this like intense college art class explaining your work, and you just come up and you're all scribbles and a touch of red,
and a little splidoosh of this and that.
and then you take a bow.
There would be applause.
Trisha says, I'm not as keen on digital art because it's got no soul.
No, see, that's where we differ, because I like digital art, but only if it's done well. Like, I'm a stickler for that. And it's kind of strange, because a lot of the digital artists that I like, they're really good with traditional art, but they just never do it.
Well, a lot of their digital pieces, you can't even tell they're digital now.
Yeah. Which a lot of that is attributed to the awesome brushes and stuff that people create.
True that.
But
I know my friend Floyd, he really does not like digital art either. And I remember I would show him like different things you were working on, and he'd be like, yeah, I really don't like the digital stuff at all.
well, he's a docent for a museum.
Yes, he is. For the Whitney.
For the Whitney. So he is into, I mean, he likes a lot of art that I really don't like.
Yeah. Well, he likes a lot of modern art and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. Art is art.
I think for me, the first thing I notice is just color.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hence
honey,
our wallpaper.
honey, I know that it's the time of COVID, but you really need to go to the salon and get those eyebrows fixed. Not my problem.
She could do like, she could just go to the mall and do like the, what do they call it? The threading.
The thread. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Watching that get done was a horror show.
Let's see. What do we got?
We got you.
Nancy says, I love the pastels. I feel like it's my crutch. I also use them for repainting dolls. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, fun.
Catherine says, I saw this modern art piece in a museum that was shiny black. It was shiny black on matte black, as big as a garage door. I was like, big damn deal. But it was big,
And
Catherine.
That's what. I love. There's this movie called Billy's Hollywood Screen Kiss, and he loves to do like more artistic photos. And they go to like this art gallery, and he sees it's this huge photo, and it's more of like a fashion photo. And so his friend's like, "Oh, I really like this." He's like, "You do?" And he's like, "You don't like it?" And he looks at it, and he's like, "Oh, I like how big it is."
Oh my god, we need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, it has Sean Hayes. Well, Jack McFarland.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was before he was even on Will and Grace, wasn't it?
Probably. I had to make my white again.
Okay, we have a couple comments. Tara says Rocky has the best laugh. Bless your little heart, Tara, because I totally don't agree, but thank you.
Oh, I love his laugh.
Denise says, because they want you to learn discipline. All of the artists that were classical went rogue. Wow, that just makes me think like they like lost their shit and like went like completely like went off the rails. Matisse, Picasso, Pollock, Van Gogh, they were all were classical at first.
True, yeah.
Jenna says, one of my favorite modern art pieces was a pile of candy in a corner. LOL.
Is that like at your house or?
No.
It was that at our place?
It was at a museum, so that's how you know it was real.
Oh, okay. It's all sweetie.
I had a friend, not a friend, I had a person I knew of.
Not a friend.
Well, it was
I take it back.
someone we worked with, but they were basically saying that like their dad was a famous artist, and so like he was able to get their art in different places, even though they knew they weren't as good and they really shouldn't have had art shows and stuff. And then we're just talking about like the bureaucracy of
Right, like I could have my art hanging up in galleries if I know the right people.
Right. Well, I mean,
Which I do know the right people, but I will never do that.
But
right.
it was at the Art Institute of Chicago, the Candy Corner. That could be like a new name for your channel, Candy Corner.
Why?
I don't know. It's Kimball's Corner, Candy Corner, whatever. Kitty Corner. We like kitties.
Okay.
This is all working out.
I think the room just got quiet.
My favorite! I bring on the silence.
And not the sunshine. Best Buy.
Can we just talk about how cute this is, by the way?
I don't know, what is it?
So we were at Home Goods shopping. I'm going to bring it in real quick.
Why don't you just endorse somebody else?
I am. So we got this at Home Goods, and I don't know why, but I think it's like, it is so adorable. It is an ostrich with a beanie and eyeglasses.
It's so very hipster of you.
And who did the art? Lindsay, Lindsay,
So
Mark
Lindsay.
Holtz. Published
Good
by
old
Art in Motion.
Lindsay Barkholt.
Copyright 2019. So definitely don't show it on YouTube.
Right, I'm like, thanks a lot, fool. All right, let's add...
Denise says, just Jack 2020. I would totally be down.
Let's add a little pink to the lips. Maybe some red.
I feel like her name is definitely Barbara.
Barbara?
Yeah.
Why Barbara?
Because I said so.
Oh. You're full of all the good ideas.
Trisha says it reminds me of you, hipster Rocky.
Right.
Do you think I'm a hipster? I feel like that's a compliment. The fact that I could pull off any kind of style whatsoever is a compliment. My hair is long, and I have a beard.
Well, that's the Jesus look.
Maybe if I put these glasses on.
Are you saying people with thick rimmed glasses are hipsters?
I mean, I feel like I definitely upped my hipster level by at least 5% with
I
having
think
these.
you're very attractive.
Oh, thanks, Kimball. Oh my gosh.
Do you need these glasses to make you look smarter?
Kimball, oh my gosh.
Now you can still see your face.
Wow. Trisha says, yep. Catherine says they had a piece at the High Museum of Art in Atlanta that was a pile of sand with a neon tube light down the middle. I'm still trying to understand that one.
Oh my God.
And that was the point of that piece.
Really get you thinking.
Trisha Brown says, and your beanie.
Beanie.
Oh, I do have a beanie. That's right.
Oh, I do. Listen.
I wear it at least once a year. Oh, no. I feel like every time that happens, I hear an invisible scream in the background.
We're doing it.
Wow. What is this like? We have no budget for more art supplies, so we must use anything and everything.
It's not the budget.
This is like the equivalent of finding change in the couch for doing art. I found a little piece of my pencil.
Hey, everybody up there knows the struggle is real.
I feel like there should be a little like version of a pencil that holds the nubs that fall out, that you can like continue to use them. You should invent that and then sell it.
It should like just melt it all back together.
Put it in your cauldron of color.
It just makes me like really sad, you know?
Denise says, yes, Rocky, you can rock any style.
Not,
except for the hip style.
Not the netted shirt vinyl type
Oh my gosh,
pants.
Kimball, do you have the pictures from when I was like doing like acting modeling stuff when I was really young somewhere?
I do. They're downstairs though.
Oh, well, no one wants to go get those.
Yeah.
We had to do like comp cards, which is basically like different headshots acting as like different characters or whatever. And I have the most awkward, awful pictures. And this lady who was my agent at the time, Bonnie, was like, you need to curl your hair inward. And it was like blonde on the ends. And it just looked like the worst.
It looked god awful.
Like, if you've seen the like berries and cream guy on the commercial with the hair, it's like 10 times more awkward than that.
Oh, but Rocky, it's going to be all the rave. Everyone's going to be doing it.
Oh my gosh. We'll get those for next week and show them because they're just awful hilarious.
We also need to get our boo wreath out. It's not really a wreath.
Barista.
Just a boo wreath.
By the way, you know what? I wanted to cut my hair today because I saw this picture and I was like, that was kind of a cute time.
Speaking of cutting hair, no.
Kimball, I could do it that short. This short right here.
No. If you ever do your hair short, do it like not short.
How does it, what?
Exactly.
By the way, Kimball, this is what Kimball had to get. He's had to have it head over
Shut
heels.
It's hilarious.
And they don't even make it on Blu-ray. They only make it on DVD.
That's how you know it's quality.
There's still a line from that I quote, and it's what the older woman, something about like the chick says so, and she's all buttons. And then there's this older lady. It's like, I'm gonna have red beans for dinner. Anyway.
And it's amazing.
And that's why Kimball and I have been together for so long.
Because we can quote movies.
Tara says, I love that movie. Yes.
Yes. Coffee.
Doesn't she like work on restoring art pieces or something?
Yep. All right. What is happening here?
Well, she needs hair.
Oh.
You keep focusing on details because you don't know what else to do. She had a hair lip. Like she had a little...
So, she's going to have this happening.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What?
You were just talking about how your hair did that when it was longer and it came down in front of your face.
Oh, speaking, of hair, Rocky, I asked him to cut in a layer or two and maybe take off an inch of length. My hair is...
That's about how long an inch is.
That's about how much I want to cut off. So my hair is now about this much shorter. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's cute. It was one of those.
What's happening is I follow directions very well. Jenna can attest.
Yeah, don't believe that.
I can. You held your hand in the back and said, I want my hair to be about this long, and it looked about 5 inches shorter, so I cut it.
No, I said I want to take an inch off of the dead.
Don't fight in front of the children. Not in front of the children, Kimball.
It's funny because I don't really care.
I think it looks beautiful. You said you
No,
liked
it does. It does. It looks cute. I just had to get used to it. Because it was like, my hair was heavy and now it's not.
I know.
And it's not like big old bushy hair either.
I'm a little jealous because my hair is the longer it gets, the more inconvenient it feels, but it also looks fine, I guess, whatever.
Oh my god, I'm so beautiful. I just don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, not that.
Girl, not that. I know that. I know what to do with that beauty.
I hear that enough from you and my mom to know it's true.
Listen, I don't want to use I think the markers will get dirty on this. So, pulling out a...
Kimball, if I held this right here long enough, but like you didn't know when I was going to do it, would you keep doing art?
I mean, I might like purposely stab you down then. So,
okay.
My friend Carrie got me this. Carrie Skulls. I know I usually have my Sharpie one, but I don't today because we're down here.
That was very nice of Carrie to send those.
I know.
How many colors did you get?
42. No, I'm just kidding. She just sent me a white one.
Oh, nice.
She was just saying, because, like, the other ones are out, so when the day comes...
I mean, it works really well.
Right. So when the day comes when they're gone for good, the Sharpies, she said you can fall back on these. But I had to, like, open it up and try it out.
Jenna says, Rocky did a great job cutting my hair, Kimball. That's what she said.
Well, that's called, like, tie your hair up and then you just buzz around.
She didn't actually say Kimball. She didn't say it that way. But either way. And then Trisha says, I love my Posca pens.
I only have this one.
I love Trisha's Posca pens, too.
I have some white ones. Are they good with cake?
Coffee cake? That kitchen better be smelling good over there, Trisha, if you were cooking. Let's see what else is happening. Nothing. That was it. No one has any comments for you.
That's fine.
That's it.
That's fine. What should I... Oh, wait. So next week, are we all set? Or all agreed to do ink tints?
Ink tints.
Should I create, like, a coloring page for you guys so we could all, like, do a coloring page together? Would you be down with that? Or is that, like, no?
I think I heard everyone scream yes at the same time when you said that.
Is that what that was? I just heard a car honking outside, so...
Yeah, that was someone who was, like, watching your live while sitting outside of our house. They decided to honk and say yes. Trisha says, leave off the cake. Catherine says, how have you not been stabbed? How have you not stabbed Rocky's hand yet? If someone could have seen the hand between me and the drawing, I could not behave.
Oh, years of practice.
It's right here.
I was just telling the story about how I almost stabbed my brother's hand with a pencil.
You were trying to be dramatic.
Yeah. I like the scratchy white marks you can get with these.
So you have to push down to activate it every once in a while?
Yeah, if you notice, like, if the paint's not flowing.
Is it literally just a plastic nib?
I think so. I don't know. I don't touch these things.
You're like, I don't look into my art.
Nope. Well, I think she came together kind of nice.
She's cool. She reminds me of, like, she just, like, stuck her head under her and she's having a shower after a long
You're obsessed
night.
with this woman being in, like, a shower with foggy windows where she just cleared the eyes. Or was that the other one?
That was the other one, but still.
Whatever, you're obsessed with women in showers.
I think it's just because I need
wrong.
to take a shower.
Oh.
I need to shower.
While you're doing that, I'll eat some coffee cake.
Perfect.
All right. I think we're done.
Oh.
What did we do? Let's do a quick recap.
Okay, I'll take this off real quick and we'll... Oh, it's so hard to get off the thing. All right, there we go.
What do we got? What do we got? We got a mess.
You got to hold it up, though, Kimball.
Well, I have to go back. Okay. Oh.
Let me take this off of the...
All right. Ooh, back. Back.
All right.
So it all started with the Carol Baskin-inspired hippie hair.
Got it.
And, I'll work more on that before I post it. What?
I don't know. You're just funny.
And then we have that, which I...
Oh, that is my favorite. Everyone, raise your hand if you love the half heart
You know what's
slash.
sad is if like all these pieces went up in like an art gallery, this would be the one people would be like, wow, he really captured something there.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway. And then that's where I slapped down some of the pastels.
Wait, let's get in and see some of the details. Fun. Check, I'm looking at you.
That was with the Jane Davenport Palette Pastels.
Nice.
They are fun. I'm terrible at them, but I like them for details, but I thought I would try and slap down some colors first and then, see where that goes.
Perfect.
Looks good. And then... She's like, oh my god, I've needed this shower for like days. I smell like a dirty pooper.
Hold her still. I'm going to get some close-ups here. What is she saying, Kimball?
She's saying, oh, I love the refreshing taste of Haagen-Dazs.
Is it? Okay, yeah. Random. Another one for the
Actually,
fridge.
She's like, I love that Thai show called Until We Meet Again. It's so good. On YouTube by Studio Wabi Sabi.
Nice. Kimball,
Highly recommend.
What are you going to do this week?
Well, I've already started rewatching Until We Meet Again.
The series?
The series by Studio Wabi Sabi on YouTube. I would do treadmill, but like I've been watching it while I did the treadmill, but I think that might have contributed
to treadmill right there.
I'm not sure what's happening with that. So as soon as my back clears up, I'm gonna get back on track. And I will definitely be drinking a lot of coffee. That's something. I don't know. What are we doing? Are we doing anything this week? Oh, I'm just going to work for 3 days. Oh.
Well, I have to work every day, but I'll be going into work for 3 of those days, yes.
Maybe I'll dye my beard, because that's something fun to do.
That sounds great.
Oh, I'll show my hair. I was going to dye... Ow.
What happened? You okay?
It's a lot shorter now. I was gonna
Let's see the back, though. Without hurting your back.
There we go. It's been in a ponytail all day, so I don't know what it looks like.
It's still pretty long.
I'm wearing different short or pajama bottoms. Nobody noticed, so
they weren't looking there.
Let's see. I don't know. What are we doing? I don't think we have any
major
plans. I'm definitely working on art. I'm still doing the Hairloween with Jane Davenport Group.
Are you doing every day?
For the most part, I don't see why not. If there's one I don't want to do, I'll just skip it. Or what I usually do is I just make it really fit into what I want to draw. And like the Carol Baskin or the Tiger King one, I just drew myself with a mullet.
Catherine says, looks great. Jealous of your curls.
I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. I wish it was more wavy. Like if I don't pull it back, they turn into like ringlets. And that...
I feel like everyone, no matter what their hairstyle is, wants a different hair type.
I just want my hair to calm down a little bit. So I always pull it back in a ponytail, and then it like pulls the curls, and so they loosen up. It's really nice.
Nice. What do you want to say to everybody?
Everyone, I would like to say thank you for joining us and listening to us talk about this amazing Thai BL story called Until We Meet Again on YouTube by Studio Wabi Sabi. It is so good, and I highly recommend it.
Oh my lord.
Like, seriously, watch the first... Okay, just give it the first episode, and... just like, oh, God. I would always turn back and see Rocky, and just tears.
Yep.
Tears.
I cried a lot.
It was... The acting is really good. It's...
Denise says, be careful of your back on that treadmill. Your hair is beautiful.
Thanks, girl. Yeah, I should probably just not work out on that treadmill for a while.
Just have some coffee and cake instead.
And my energy.
Perfect. So,
all right.
Final sign off.
All right. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Like and subscribe. I just feel like such a saying that. Apparently, it helps. I don't know. Although I did notice that, like, almost half the people, maybe like a fourth of the people that watch aren't subscribed.
How does that make you feel, Kimball?
Fine. I don't know. If you're interested in the content, like and subscribe. And I will try and be more, I'll get more involved with the YouTube thing. I'm still new with it, like the whole community tabs and all that stuff. I'll try and come up with, I don't know how to get you guys a coloring page for free. Like if I don't know how to get it to you. to download and print. That's the only problem with that. So I'll try and figure something out there, like create a link or something that you can do in the community tab or something. I don't know if that's
Well, if they follow your IG, maybe you can post it there.
But they can't print it and download it.
Oh, Dropbox?
Maybe. I can do it on Facebook. Maybe I'll just post it on Facebook, and if you follow me on Facebook, you can just take it from there.
You can put a link to a Dropbox on there too, so you can put the picture and the Dropbox link.
Life is hard, and so is this.
Catherine wants to know, speaking of hard, can we have more vlogs?
Okay. Yeah. We'll do something. Maybe I'll dye my hair.
Maybe I'll cut my hair.
Dye my... We're not doing vlogs then. I can dye my hair. Since it's autumn, I want to do more orangey color. And I'll dye my beard, because the gray, I don't want to be gray yet. I mean, I'm almost 40, but like...
We're trying to save vlogs for when we're actually doing something instead of just sitting around in our jammies drinking coffee all day.
But also, if we're going to do vlogs, then it like gets us to do stuff that are
True.
fun. Like, you know, we didn't go to the H Mart to get our twisty donuts and coffee, and that's kind of like, I'm missing that in my life.
Denise says, have a great night, guys, and thanks for sharing.
Denise is out!
Well, I think you need to wrap it up and do the final sign-off music, Kimball.
Alright. She likes to say goodbye to you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us. Had a good time.